When we plot the curve between y, that is depth of flow, and specific energy, we get the specific energy curve. And these two parts, if we consider it separately, then we get a curve for EP, that is y, and a curve for EK, that is q square by 2gy. So this is in square, so it will be a parabolic curve, okay, and with a downtrend. So when we combine these two curves of EP and EK, then we see that the final resulting curve is this one. This is the specific energy line or specific energy curve. So it signifies many things, which is this, okay. So first we have a minimum point. This minimum point, if you look at this axis, then it is E minimum, that is specific energy, which is at its minimum. It's the minimum value. Why is it minimum? Because beyond this there will be no energies beyond this. So energy, there will be no energy, that means there will be no flow, okay. Yar tolot all these values of energy, this cannot happen, okay. So this cannot happen, hence we have a depth, okay. For this corresponding energy we have a depth associated with it. So this depth is called critical depth. So for a critical depth, we have a critical depth we have a minimum energy, that is E minimum, okay. Beyond this, means below this E minimum value, there will be no such values at which flow will happen. That means at these values, these E less than E minimum values, no flow can occur. Okay, can occur. So no flow can occur in this kind of this values of energies. So that's why the minimum energy that we get for which flow can occur is called E minimum. And for this E minimum, we need to have a depth which is called critical depth, YC, okay. So on both the side we have this curve which is ascending towards this Y line, and this is also descending towards this EK line, okay. So these curves are actually called asymptotic. That means these curves are going to touch these lines, but they will never touch it. It tends to touch it, but it will never touch it. It is called as asymptotic. So here also it is asymptotic, and on this end also it is asymptotic. So our curve is trying to touch both these curves, means the initial curves EP and EK, but it is never going to touch it. Now here we learned the concept of E minimum, but we see that beyond E minimum, if we consider any energy values, then this value is having two depths. So if we consider this energy, then we have one which is Y1, one depth is Y1, and if we extend it, we see that there is another depth which is Y2. So why does it happen? What is this actually? These two are called alternate depths. So that means if we have a flow that is flowing at Y1 depth, then also it will have a similar, means same value of energy. If another flow which is having a depth Y2, in same condition, then also its energy is going to be same, okay. Mane same energy thakibo, but depths can be two, okay. In some condition, this depth also can provide the same energy, and at some condition this depth, imankhini depth hai, it is huge, no, it can provide the same energy, okay. So that happens because of two things. One is the concept of subcritical flow, and the other is called supercritical flow, okay. Supercritical flow and subcritical flow. In case of subcritical flow, we have a number called Froude's number. That is actually the ratio of inertia to gravitational forces. In terms of in terms of Froude number in this specific energy, we see that this value is v by root over gd. Now Froude's number is dependent on velocity. So what happens actually when we have a greater y, okay, so when we have a greater y and fr is less than 1, okay, that means fr is v and this is actually hydraulic depth, so g we can also replace it with yc. So actually this is v by vc. Vc is the critical depth, critical velocity. So actually what is this? Froude number is the ratio of inertia. Froude number is actually the ratio of inertia to gravitational forces. So for a flow to happen, what we say that E minimum should happen. So E minimum has an associated YC. So this YC will also have an associated VC. VC, that is velocity. So at E minimum, we say that E minimum happens at the depth YC, depth of flow YC, and for that YC we see that there is a velocity associated with that particular depth. Now that velocity is causing what is called the minimum flow. That means it allows for the flow to happen. So that is actually the gravitational force. Okay, so VC is the force. If we consider these gravitational forces, so actually the thing that is causing this gravitational impact is VC, and for inertia is actually inertia mane etu move kore ase na in a channel. If this is the fluid is moving, so it is moving because of velocity. So inertia impact is coming from the velocity. So V by VC. Now VC, later we will derive this VC for this specific energy, for this depth. VC is actually this term. V by VC is actually root over GYC. Okay, so when we see that Froude number is actually V by root over GYC, so YC is in denominator. So if YC is YC or Y, okay, Y we can take critical depth also, we can take any depth. So if we take any depth, then we see that these two have inverse relations. Okay, so what happens? Yet we need Y to be more if FR has to be less than 1. FR has to be less than 1. For FR has to be less than 1, Y needs to be maximum. So here we see that Y2 is greater than YC. So what happens? Y2 is greater than YC, and hence because of this dependence we see that FR is less than 1. So when FR becomes less than 1, this condition is called subcritical flow. This condition is called subcritical flow. And when FR is greater than 1, we see that this Y2 is less. That means a Y, if we place instead of YC, if we place Y here, then this Froude number, this becomes greater than 1. Okay, so greater than 1 hoye gole, this becomes supercritical flow. Subcritical flow and supercritical flow. So in supercritical flow, Froude's number is less than 1, and for subcritical flow it is Froude number is greater than 1. So here we see that there are these two conditions that can prevail. So in a subcritical flow for a depth Y2, we see that this is the energy. In a supercritical flow for a depth Y1, we see a similar kind of energy in the same manner. So here VCs are changing. Okay, actually the VCs are changing. V is changing, V of the flow is changing. So what we see that for same energies we can have two types of depths, and these depths are called alternate depths. In subcritical flow where FR is less than 1, we see that it is Y2. Yet you consider any energy, you will always get this alternate depths. One is for subcritical flow and the other is for supercritical flow. Supercritical flow is always below this minimum. Okay, supercritical flow, it will come from here and subcritical will start from here. Okay, so same thing, if we want to find what is yc for yc from E minimum, then we just have to derive this. Okay, so if we derive, means if we differentiate dE, that is the specific energy, with respect to dy, ইয়াৰ derivation to differentiation কৰিলে with respect to dy and making it equal to 0, আমি minimum value এটা পাম, and তাৰ পৰা E minimum or value ওলাই পেলাই yc to value উলিয়াম. So here just we have to put y plus q square by 2g, this one. So differentiate it, 1 plus q square by 2g, and yeah, actually these are constant, so it will come out inverse y square, or differentiation is minus 2 by y cube equals to 0. So bring every term here, y actually y2 lage karne finally we get y equals to q square by g to the power 1 by 3. So this is the critical depth of flow at which minimum specific energy happens. Okay, after that we have critical velocity vc. Okay, critical velocity vc at critical depth yc. So now etu je moi kolu je yc there will be a velocity which is critical. So critical depth or critical velocity hobo. Okay, so hetu ulabole hole then we again do this derivation, v equals to q by a equals to q by y. Etu ami we have already done for a rectangular channel. Now vc actually ki hoy, any velocity to ulalu eneke, kintu vc jetia vc lagibo tetia hole we have to consider y as yc. So vc equals to q by yc. Just place the yc jagat y critical ami janu q square by g to the power 1 by 3. So it is q to the power 1 by 3, g to the power 1 by 3. vc cube etia ki hol, a bostu khini we are just transferring onto the other side, so it becomes vc cube equals to qg, or q equals to vc into vy. So vc cube equals to vc ki hoise vc cube hol. A to relation to we got this from here, ইয়াৰ পৰা পালো যে a portion to পৰা পালো. Okay, q equals to vc into yc. So this we are just going to place over here, a q2 jagat we are going to place that. So vc cube equals to vc into yc into g, so that we can cut one of the vc's on the other side. So vc square equals to ycg. Now just put the square root over here, so ycg means that is root over gyc is equal to the critical velocity. Put this inside a box. So whenever questions come, to enake hudibo pare je if we have a critical depth of 2.3 meters suppose say, so then what is the critical velocity? Say velocity here dia ase yc, jodi bole critical depth is given at 2.3 meter, then what is the critical velocity? So simple, you have to find it in this manner. Vc equals to root over g yc, so root over g whole 9.81, and yc is always in SI descent aside, and that means it will be 2.3, and find the answer. This will be in meter per second. Okay, so hetu hole. Now etia if we want to find out what is the minimum specific energy with respect to yc, it was just yc values gita ami bahai dim in case of that. So yc eta governing equation is y plus v square by 2g. So E minimum is yc plus q square by 2g yc square, है ना. This is the governing equation rectangular karne. So yat a q square by g jagat we are going to place this 1 by 3 eta thakibo. This we are going to bring it to the other side, so this becomes q square by g. A q square by g term to yat ase. Then what we do, a q square by g jagat yc cube bahai diya, and thaki gol ki 2yc square. So 2yc square thaki gol, and yc plus ইয়াৰ পৰা yc এটো কাটিলা, এটো ইয়াত গল, so yc by 2 থাকি গল. So yc plus yc by 2 হলে 3 by 2 yc হয়. So E minimum equals to 3 by 2 yc. So yc equals to 2 by 3 E minimum. So এইখিনি this is the total portion up to which we have been studying about open channel flow. So what kind of energies are associated with flows in open channel, এইখিনিতে সমাপ্তি হয়. But you have a portion on velocity. Okay, so velocity কি হয় সেইটো how to measure this velocity. So that is the theoretical part. It's just about reading the types, means how you have to find out the velocity. তেনেকুৱা অলপ theoretical part হয়. Please go to this page number 949 and 950 of the Rajput book that I gave and study this portion, this topic, methods of measurement of velocity. Okay, this is just a direct question if they want to ask, so study that. Thank you.